Hello. It's day 10, and we're 2 weeks in, and this is wonderful. It's really crazy because before I started this today, I was actually thinking about talking about how sad I felt and how lonely I am, and you know, like I just finished editing, doing some stuff for tomorrow, and I'm really able to take that time back because I was gonna make this really depressing, just straight up. But yeah, I was really sad earlier. Look how warm and beautiful this is. But yeah, something I was talking about earlier at work was a big theme of reciprocation in our relationships, both romantic and platonic, and how a lot of people really feel like we give and give and give, but never really receive that reciprocal energy and affection in a way that really makes us feel like we're loved and desired. And I can relate as well. And that's where a very deep amount of the loneliness that I feel is born, you know? And it's hard to talk about because you need to know yourself and you need to know what you want ultimately, right? Because we can show another person love, but if we don't know what we want out of love and how we want to be loved, then nothing can ever truly satisfy us. We're asking people to read our minds, and that's unfair and unrealistic and impossible. So you gotta do a lot of work, and it's tough and it's isolating and it's lonely, but that's why we're becoming ambidexterous. It's another form of self-love, you see. I literally just be spitballing these videos. Yeah, you're getting a little rant first before we get into finishing out some of the coloring, and then we're gonna be getting straight for next week too. Everything's aligning up perfectly, but literally, the reason why I'm very big on self-love currently is so that I can know how I want to be loved, right? I'm a very loving person. I'm a very forgiving person, and it opens me up for a lot of assumptions. I feel like certain types of people view this aspect of me as a weakness, but I think it's where my strength is born, and it takes time to cultivate that. So when I'm sitting down here and reconnecting with myself and getting ambidextrous and just allowing myself to fuck up and be bad, I learned a new type of appreciation and understanding for myself that I wouldn't have been as actively aware of before. So I'm giving myself the time and appreciation to be heard and seen that I would want someone to give me. That makes sense? So yeah, it's really important to me, and now we're gonna write. So I'm gonna write something real quick, and then we're just gonna do the bookie. Let's do this. Day So we can start with the alphabet. Okay, so I think that's loud, but I think I'm just gonna write about how this is the second week, and I'm happy. Um, I'll talk more about loneliness and love after this, and probably when we get into the pre-K book, or just after that as a whole. But no. So we're almost done with everything that came with coloring. I feel so freaking like 2010s emo with my hair whenever I put it like this. I love it. I love it. I absolutely adore it. I'm gonna be painting my nails black soon. Don't know when y'all are gonna see that, but I'm gonna experience it soon. But yeah, I just love my hair right now. So happy. But yeah, so we're gonna finish up the coloring. I know we didn't have too much left, so hopefully that goes by quick. Yeah, what do we have? So, I need to finish coloring the brown stuff, and then we got one, two. We just got 2 more pages, and then I'm gonna just talk. Cool. I keep looking at the thing, but I don't really care. I needed to make sure that the lighting was actually good, because I'm not good at that kind of. I mean, it looks good. This looks good, but I gotta do better. I always gotta improve over time. But you seen the process of that, and like, if you want to join me on the journey, watch the videos. But most people just want to see the final product. You lazy bastards. Alright. Where are my pens? Oopsies. Let's get started. Hey guys. So, we did it. We finished that out. That's all the work that we're doing for week 2. Isn't that friggin' awesome? Okay. Do that. But yeah. That's everything that we need to do. So now I get to talk about love and free Shavakadu. So yeah, matters of the heart. Like, how do we deal with that? Um, yeah, I mean, I said like the main gist of it at the beginning before I started this. Hold up. Oh, hold up. Okay. Didn't even peep. That was 30 minutes. That was fast. I'm glad that these videos, when I'm recording it at least, I'm getting more comfortable. But yeah, matters of the heart. I don't know how I'm gonna cut this. Sorry, not sorry for repeating. But like I said yesterday, you should fall asleep to this. Just listen to me ramble and talk into the microphone and just like let my voice carry you into a blissful sleep, all quiet and serene, and you can forget about everything. Just dream an easy dream. Was that good? uh, but yeah, love is so complicated. And like, I wish it wasn't so complicated either. But something that I've realized in my lessons of love is that the depth at which you love another person will never be felt by that other person unless they know the depths of their own love. It's very hard to have someone reciprocate that attention, that validation, that that comfort. Oh my God, that comfortability. It's very hard to reciprocate any of that if the person that you're dealing with doesn't even know what the fuck you're on about. Just straight up. Like, you can sit there and pour your heart and soul out to someone, and they will misunderstand you entirely just because they don't know that depth of affection. And it's no fault of anyone but their own. And that's the issue. Everybody. It's not a gendered thing at all. We struggle to adequately explain what our hearts really desire because we don't even know ourselves. We push ourselves down different routes of existing and expression, hoping that it presses us to some fleeting form of tangible validation that really sinks into our heart, but it just isn't there. Sometimes it lasts, and most of the time we build something up that makes us comfortable. But for most people, from my experience at least, we settle. We don't get what we deserve. We settle for thinking this is the best that we can get. We have destroyed our own standards because ultimately there's some part of us that says that we don't think we deserve something beautiful. And that's really hard to dance with, you know? That other half of you that says that your hard work doesn't pay off. Your hard work is meaningless, you know? All of this effort and love and attention that you're putting into this thing or into yourself, it's not worth it. Just take whatever you can get. And that's a very heartbreaking mindset to leave yourself in. And ultimately, for a lot of men, I think we haven't taken the time to really know how we want to be loved, because that form of expression has been pushed away from us. So whenever we are dealing with relationships, we don't know how to articulate that isolation and loneliness in our hearts to an effective degree. We let ourselves settle for relationships that don't validate us in the ways that we deserve, because we don't validate ourselves in a way that we deserve. And then you go down this path of not feeling love, not feeling like you have anything of value, and you come to this junction where you can either set a standard for yourself that you might feel would only isolate you, or you settle. And when it comes to that type of emotional vulnerability of wanting to be loved, I think a lot of men settle for lust. You know, we have mindless and meaningless sex because that's where we feel safe in our emotional discomfort. I was like, I get it. It's a lot of work to undo, you know. It's isolating, it's lonely, it's heartbreaking, it's painful. You have to go back and trace your steps. You have to pay attention to how you've been existing. You have to change to be a better person for yourself. And what the fuck does that look like? I don't know. I know I'm the best version of me though. But like, it really forces you to undertake some new perspectives and actions. And like, I don't know what's up for women. I don't know. So I ain't gonna speak on that. But yeah, like, love and sex, we all want to feel pleasure, but we all want love, you know? And like, and what's really missing from my experience, what's really missing from a lot of people's lives is healthy, loving, platonic relationships that value us and validate us and let us be seen for who we are in our full authenticity, and hold us accountable to being the best version of ourselves possible. Cool. All right. Nah, that's chill. I could keep rambling, but I don't really want to. 2 weeks done. That's fucking awesome. We got 10 more weeks left. I'll see you guys again on day 11. That's gonna be pretty cool. And yeah, I'll see you next time. I keep looking at the thing. I hope that's not too distracting, but like honestly, just play this in the background and listen to me talk, and or just go to sleep to this. I don't mind if you want to watch. Either way, I don't mind. I make these videos because I love it.